ex-Muslim movement against Islamism and Islamist fanaticism has now created an ex-Muslim community. And I don't want to be part of it because I am seeing all the hallmarks of communal feeling amongst the ex-Muslims and their preachings. I don't want to be tagged by any name of a community like freethinker, ex-Muslim, etc. because it kills my independent thinking. If I belong to a community, even if that has nothing to do with a belief system, still that communal feeling somehow interferes in my independent thinking. I just want to be known as a man with his independent mind. That's all. I don't want to be tagged by any communal name. I had gathered around ex-Muslims because I was being persecuted for my views against Islamist extremism. And I was being ostracized by my family, by my friends I knew all my life. So I needed a family, sort of. So as I needed a family, so I tried to build a family. But eventually, as the family got bigger and bigger, it turned into a community, an ex-Muslim community. When I was criticizing Islam, I was finding it impossible to do so because I was being harassed, I was being abused, I was being threatened. But eventually, when I tried to create an environment, an understanding so that people of all faiths or of no faith could live together, and I tried my best to make sure that this feelings against Islam didn't spill out to be a feeling against Muslims, and I slowly found it difficult to do so. And even when I wanted to reassess my understanding about some of the religious issues, and I started appreciating some of the things that in any religion I found to be good, about which I was wrong in the past, I found it impossible to do so. Because my fellow ex-Muslim friends started abusing me for that, saying that, why the hell are you saying this when you were saying this before? Why do you have to appreciate anything about Islam? We have to kill Islam. We have to defeat Muslims. And it seems that eventually many of them started hating anyone in burqa. They tried to stereotype anyone in beards. But that's not my target. That was never my target. So I thought that it is wrong to be part of any movement which might eventually act like a religion with no belief by default. And so, from my experience over the years, I think that as an independent thinker, I should rather, concentrate on my individual quest and leave it up to the thinking intelligentsia to decide and to address issues where a rule of law could be established, instead of dedicating myself wholly and totally against a particular religion. Because if that religion is bitter in any way, we can't reform it. You can't reform anything, any thought. We can create a new school of thought when it comes to any religion. So if there are scholars within any religion which, their effort gives birth to a new school of thought which is much reformed and compatible, I welcome that. I believe I should eventually try to respect, and I must respect people of any understanding, as long as they find a way to remain compatible in a multicultural society. And that's how it should be.